So good morning, everyone. Today the topic is cool as a cucumber. And here with me are Alberlene, Eder, and Gabriel. So my name is Yasmin, I'm 20 years old. I work as a teacher, but today I'm not here to teach you. I'm here to guide the conversation. And let's start with you, Alberlene. Could you introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, sure. So I am Alberlene, but we can call me Bel. It's more short name, yeah. So I'm from Fortaleza, Ceará, but I live in Salvador, Bahia. I live here almost 7 years. I'm a traffic controller, and I participated at TNT 3 months ago, I think, and now I return to continue to improve my English because the English is important for my job. That's it.
Very good. It's nice to know more about you. And you, Gabriel?
Hi, I'm Gabriel. I'm 34 years old. I'm married. I have a daughter. She's 4 years, and I came from Ribeirão Preto, São Paulo, but I live in Canada, the French side of Canada since 2014. And today is Labor Day here. It's a holiday. I'm very happy. My weekend don't change yet. Do not change. It's very nice to be here.
Very good. So you have one more day to enjoy, to relax.
Yes, it's a long weekend.
Yeah, very good. And you, Eder?
Yeah, I'm Eder. I am 34 years old. I am married. I have 3 daughters, and nowadays I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. But I'm from Coimbra, a small city in Minas Gerais. I work with IT in a specific area for IT named security, cybersecurity. I work with IT security. I think it's all for me.
Very good. So thanks for sharing. And let's start our conversation. So the first question is, when was the last time you had a lot on your plate and what happened? So like, when was the last time you had many things to do, like at work, you have many tasks? Because like, I think for me was, I don't know, not last week, but maybe last month, I had many things to do and I can't handle with the things that I had. So it was really difficult to me. And I hate this because sometimes I can't do things in like in the best way, you know, because I have many things to do, so I can't do like my best. And what about you, Eder? We can hear you.
Yeah, now can you hear me?
Yeah.
In my company, because I work with security, and we are in a time of the year important for sales and e-commerce. We have a lot of things to do all day, and the next week I had a lot in my plate, and unfortunately I need to choose what I can do and what I can do in this week or next week, and I split the things to do part of things in the week, in the last week, and part of things in the next, in this week, and part of thing in the next week. And I negotiate more time with my boss, and it's what happened for me.
Yeah, this is something that is really difficult to me because I think that everything is important, so I need to do everything in like now. So for me, it's really difficult when I had a lot on my plate. So, and you, Gabriel, when was the last time you had a lot on your plate?
There was 2 hours ago. I should have woke up at 6 a.m. because here it's 1 hour less than Brazil, Brazilian time, to make exercise. But I I was a little bit tired because here I take a couple of wine. And I had a session at 80. I lost my session because I arrived late. But it's no problem. I take my coffee, I play with my daughter, and I think my personality always I wanna engage myself with a lot of shows, but in reality, I don't have time to do. I would like, I must, because I work. To go 2 months ago, I have 2 works, a complete time work and a partial time work. I study master in computer science, and I try to learn about trade. It's I must learn in prior, prioritize. And I must learn English too. Because after that I became frustrated with myself, and like I feel me a little full, not able to do this thing, but it's just the quantity of things that I try to do. I need to reduce.
Very good. Yeah, I totally feel you. Like sometimes we want to do everything at the same time, but it's not possible. So as you said, we need to learn how to prioritize. That's great. And what about you, Belle?
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys about that. And in the beginning, maybe in the last year, for example, I have a lot of things to do because I have a different goals in my life. So that's changed after I read a book, and the name is Essentialism. I don't know if you know. That book is about maintain your focus and your purpose of the life. So maybe you don't need, maybe for you it's better focus and just 1 or 3 goals in your life. So when I read that book, I change my mind and prioritize. Yeah, I'm able to prioritize my tasks. For example, I have different goals, but I have time to comply that goals, yeah, and my tasks. So it's like that. It's like have a purpose. And for example, the English, it's a one purpose in my life. So I will spend a lot of time studying English, yeah. So in the past, that there are some tasks to do in my job, for example, or at my home, or with my family, or yeah, so that I don't have time for management, that's different activities. But today I just have 3 or 4 focus in my life, so it's more easy management that, yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice what you said, like about have 3 or 4 goals. So it is something that I need to do because sometimes I want to focus like in everything. And you've said about this book, it's a book that is in my list to read. So
it's amazing. I read two times because it's very important for my life, and I think you will like it.
very good. So I will read. And so let's go to the next. Have you ever spilled the beans, and why did you do it? Like, I'm not a person that I spill the beans, that I like tell secrets to people, like tell like secret things. But sometimes I think I do this, but for the wrong person, for like I say something for the person that I know will like make gossip. This is something that I really made a mistake. Sometimes I talk to the person that is like the wrong person. And you, Gabriel?
No, normally I'm a reserved person, and I talk just about my interest, be like books or cryptocurrency or my financial market, and I don't waste my time with uh, the small talks or small conversations, and yeah, and I'm very far from my family. It's good. I I don't hear about fofocas, and I don't make this. It's better like that. My wife too. It's hard to be here sometimes because we feel uh, we would like to be near our family, but sometimes it's good. It's far from problems, far from just fights, family fights, and other things.
Yeah, very good. But like, have you ever like said something maybe to your, I don't know, to your wife that it's something that you couldn't say?
Yes, every day. No, it's a joke. Uh, a funny situation. It was when I said something about her hair. It's not good. It was not good receive received by her, and she's she's very angry with me, but it's just my opinion. I don't have her a lot of her. I don't understand many things about this subject, but I give my humble opinion, and it's not good. It's not good.
Okay. So yeah, because like sometimes I'm talking with my parents and I say something that like they couldn't know. And like I need to maybe like to try to, I don't know how to say this, but try to change the situation, because they couldn't know about this. So I try to change things and say other story. And Gio Bell.
Yeah, I was listening your answer and the Gabriel answer, but because I don't understand very well the expression, like I split the beans, it's like commit mistakes.
Is like to tell people secret information.
Oh, yeah. So normally that don't happen with me because I don't talk. That's what happen with me. It's about my feelings or my. I turn off the camera because my connection is not so good. Okay, so that's happened with me. It's about my life. So Normally I have control about that. But when involve other person, I think the Yasmin, yeah, when that involve other person, I don't have many information about the other lives. Yeah, maybe that don't happen with me. Just happen when I receive information and that information can help other person. For me, it's just for help the other person. I think it's more important. Yeah, I think it's not good talk about the life the other person to just talk. Yeah.
Yeah, very good, nice. And what about you, Heather?
I think I have split the beans. I use it to split the beans more when I live in Coimbra because it's a small city, and I talk a lot with my family, like Gabriel said. And when we talk a lot with family. We split the beans about parents, about cousins, about uncles, and you talk about secret information about me and secret information about my brothers or my cousins and others. But when I go out from Coimbra and now I'm living in Belo Horizonte, with friends, I think it's not too good to spill the beans because maybe friends can be friends now, but in the future, we don't know what they think, and maybe friends when we are teenager, it's a type of friends, but when you are adult, the friends are out of other type, and it's not so good to spill the beans with them. But my wife or some parent, some family that I have here in Belo Horizonte, I spill the beans, but less than the old times.
Yeah, you said something really interesting, like about how the friendship changes. Yeah, because like today you can talk about things with them, but and if like tomorrow your friendship ends, maybe they will spill the beans with other people like about you. Yeah, really nice. So let's go to the next one. Do you remember any relationship that turned sour, and why did it happen? So like a relationship that not developed in a satisfactory way, that was not so good. Like I had many friends in the past, and we used it like to be a group of 5, and I saw that I was not part of the group anymore, you know. So I feel that the relationship was turning sour, so I decided to let them. And you, Heather, do you remember?
Yeah, I have the same situation because I had some friends in my graduate or before this, in when I was in a high school. I had some friends that because of the distance or because of the time or other things, maybe different interesting or different different times of types of interest. The relationship turned sour. Then I let this group, I let off this group, and maybe I change because I have other friends with the same things or the same things. I've the same interest. I think my relationships turned sour when we changed the interest.
Yeah, very good. It's nice what you said. So, and you, Belle?
Yeah, I have one case in my family. My parents, yeah, break up when I have 7 years. So for me, I grew up looking the couple split, yeah, break up. So for me, it was a normal. And when I remember when I see my friends' parents together, I was, oh, it's a difference. I like to look that, but in my case, in my family, that don't happen. And that's it. I grow up in that situation, and normally I pass the week with my mother and the weekends with my family's dad, and that's normally for me. Yeah, that's it. I think that's normal for the other persons. Yeah, but it's because in my work there are a lot of example about that. Yeah, so but that's involve my family, my life.
Yeah, I think like when we are like children, it's difficult to understand, but when you like grow up, it's something that we saw that is
Yeah,
common.
sometimes it's the best. Sometimes it's the best option for all the person.
Yeah, very good. And you, Gabriel?
All my friendships with another women's turned sour after I start with my wife because she's forced me to make that. It's a joke, but yes, I when I was teenager, I played bass guitar, and I have group. I had a group, uh, and we are very close, very friends. But I think the time spaced, the interests change, and nowadays I love music, but I don't hear a lot, and I don't speak with the my ex colleagues of band because I think they are at the same position, the same stage than we are was there was 10 years. They changed. They not have a plans for the future to improve yourself, to make more money, or learn another language, learn another skill. It's and another case too. It's when me and my wife, we had a couple of friends. Then they have child a child too, and when you start to talk about how to grow your kids, this is a problem. This is a very big problem because it's hurt the parents, and finally we don't fight, but we have no contact. We are very close. We go together to make activities one time per month or per 2 months. And now, and there are to 18 months we don't see, and because they speak some things we don't agree, and we maybe speak a little bit about your kids or your way to proceed, and it's not good. We learned this is not a good approach to.
Yeah, you said something like similar with what Eder said about the how things change, but I think it's something really weird that some friendships end because of this, because the interesting changes, but it's something really common, yeah. So let's go to the next one. 5. Who brings home the bacon in your family? So, like, who is the person that earn money for your family to live? Like here in my house is like my parents, and I help them with the things that I could. And what about you, Belle?
I really love know that expression because I was, oh my gosh, what that means. So in this case, I think I understand. It's me because I live with my sister, and it's me and my sister, and we have 2 dogs. So just have I work it, and my sister work it too, and we split the bills at the home. Yeah, I think it's about that the question, who the
Yeah,
person is
yeah,
responsible for pay the bills. Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Very
It's
good.
me and my sister, and that's good. And sometimes it's not good because I'm independent person, but sometimes everything depends of me. Yeah, and I need have a control about that. But that's it. It's me. I bring the bacon for home.
Very good. And you, Gabriel?
In my case, it's me, but my wife works too. But she contributes to pay our bills. Not 50-50 yet, but she tries to have a better work with a better salary, better conditions, and but it's like 70-30, but yeah, in our case this is.
Very good. And what about you, Eder? Okay.
I am married too, and I I have 3 daughters with my wife, and me and she bring home the bacon. We all of money we receive, we get it together, and we don't have some counts splitted or administrate the money we splitted, because we have all of the money together, and we have all of the bills together, and pay all, and it's how we manage our money, and we too bring home the bacon.
Very good, guys. Very good. So let's go to number 6. When was the last time someone told you a story, but you took it with a pinch of salt, that you like, you think that, oh, this is not true, something is that you don't believe completely? Because like I had a friend that she always told us weird stories, that we know that it was not true. So for me, like, I always took it with a pinch of salt. Oh, she's not telling the truth. And you, Eder?
So in many times, my friends or some people in my family, when we are in a weekend when we are drinking some beers or to making a lunch or a dinner, when we are talking, when we are got some high or drinking a lot, and there are many stories about things in the work, about things in the weekend when they are fishing, and there are many stories that I how can I see the expression? There are many stars that I can take it with a pinch of salt, because they are talking, but they increase something or create a situation in the store, or create some dialogues. And it's common because we are talking about many things and drinking a beer, or and we are happy, and there are situations, many stories that I can pinch of salt.
Yeah, like you said about like fishing, and sometimes my father and like his friends, they go like to fish, and they arrive home like with many stories, and like, oh my god, this is not true. Like things that we can't believe. And
Mainly when all people talking about fishing, they have many things that you can pinch of salt.
yeah, like, oh, I took a bigger fish, and you know that this is not true. So, and you, Gabriel.
Uh, the last time I remember, this is with my mother, because maybe sometimes she's create things in her head. It's yeah, it's her way to see the things, and she creates stories about why she she didn't take your meds because she's diabetic. Is because the second her, the doctor say to her, did not take the meds because the meds go turning bad for her. It's like I'm skeptical about that, or the things that she can eat or drink anything, and it's not affect your diet or your health, like a soda drink and cake. It's just in her touch, I think.
Very good. Like my grandmother is like that. Like sometimes I'm watching a movie, and I said to her, and she, oh, but I watched it, and starts to tell the story, but it's not this movie, you know. It's other movies, so it's totally common here. And you, Belle.
Yeah, that's happened with my grandfather too. But when about the question, I just remember at my work, that's happened all the time at my work. Sometimes that with the specific persons, or there are different persons, and when that's happened, all my coworkers just look each other, and that's not true. And that's normally happen when the person tell a history, like I would reclaim with my boss about that, and I said that, and but it's not true, because in the other moments or in the other times, I was looking that situation, and it's totally different when the person tell the same situation. Yeah. So normally when that happens with the specific person, we just, okay, let try, or let's tell that history, and we know that don't happen in that way. Yeah.
Yeah, like we need to see like both sides to, oh, let's see what is the truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next one. Do you know anyone who has a bun in the oven right now? Like someone who is pregnant? Like I think I know like my neighbor, she has a bun in the oven, but like in my family, I don't know someone. And you, Belle, do you know?
It's like to be pregnant
Yeah.
very early.
Yeah, it's to be pregnant.
But I don't understand the situation. It's like if I know anything was pregnant, and
Yeah, if you know someone who is pregnant now.
yeah, I know there are two other persons at my work, and that's happened, and that's it. I know. And by the way, I dreams at the last night. I dream with my friend pregnant, and I I need send a message for her, tell her that, and she loved that dream.
Yeah, my grandmother always say that sometimes when we dream that someone has a bun in the oven, it's like about new things, yeah, like about good things.
Yeah, it's
And
like a different means, yeah, but maybe it can be a babe, yeah.
yeah, and it's a good thing too for some people, yeah. And what about you, Eder?
Yeah, let me understand the question. Do you know anyone who has a bun in the oven right now? Yeah, I have a friend with a friend has a bun in the oven. Maybe she are 3 months or 3 or 4 months, but she was trying to have a bun. She was trying to have a bun in the oven or to be pregnant for 1 year, and she was trying a lot because she was afraid because maybe she have problem or have or she we need to go a doctor or some specialist to try to help her to be pregnant. But we thought when she was able to go to a doctor or a specific doctor to try to have a bun in the oven or to be pregnant, she finally got it, and she had a bun in the oven. I don't know if you can um, uh, I don't know if you can use have a bun in the old situation that you can use pregnant. Yeah, I think have a bun. Have a bun in the oven. It's an informal name. You know, when you are talking in a specific time, you know, or if you're in a conversation, maybe use your 1 time or 2 times. Not always when you are talking about pregnant, but I am say the have a bun in the oven many times because I need to memorize. I think it's not cool, but I'm saying. And now she is very, very happy because she's pregnant and she have a bun in the oven.
Very good, very good. And it's really weird, like how people who really wants to have a bun in the oven sometimes has problems, and people who don't want, like it's really easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you, Gabriel, do you know someone?
Yes, I know a coworker. She has a bun in the oven, and now she has 6 months of pregnancy, and she's she and his wife work with me in the same company. It's a gentle couple, and she called it Vialini. Vialini is becomes too more tired and tired of because of your pregnancy, her pregnancy, and she's because it's just her because I have another friend, wife of my friend, but she is give the light the past 20 August, something like that. Yes, 20 or two. The baby has 1 month, I think. It's very, it's very new. Just
Very
the
good.
to see just two women. I know.
Yeah, very good. Like I think like this is something that is spread because it's impossible to know like just one person who has a bun in the oven. Like yeah, we know more people and they usually are like together. So let's go. I think we have time to answer one more. So when was the last time you faced a difficult situation? Was it an exam or a difficult day at work? Were you as cool as a cucumber? Like, were you like relaxed, very calm? Because for me, I am never as cool as a cucumber. I'm always like, I'm always like with many things in my head. And I think the last time I needed to do a translation and I was not like as cool as a cucumber. I was in a hurry, totally nervous if I was capable to do this or not. So it was really hard because I didn't have a lot of time to do this. And you, Gabriel?
For me, it was past Wednesday because I stayed at gym and someone make me a bad joke. They changed my bag of the place, and my keys they was in this bag, and I don't find my bag, and I stayed 4 hours at the parking, waiting my wife to be, but she had another case to go to our home. I lost all afternoon of my job, but I don't have angry. It's not in my control. It's I speak uh, not normally with the employees of gym. Not it's I don't shit the employees, and I just accept accept the situation with calm. It's I think that like an an a learning, no, not learning, acknowledge process to become a better person.
Oh, so for me, this was like a impossible situation to be like as cool as a
Yeah,
cucumber, but
I was don't you angry, just frustrated because I lost my half day of work, but I had my cell phone, and I can open my car, and I wait in this car, and after that I go to the coffee shop to take a coffee, and it's very uh, it's not a good situation.
yeah, but you knew how to deal with this, and you, Belle.
Yeah, it's happened maybe all the time at my work, but it's not like a difficult situation. It's like a sensitive situation, yeah, because I changed my responsibilities at my work, so now I'm responsible for the team. So, and it's a big pressure because my work is very stressful. So when that's happened, I try maintain calm, yeah, to be more calm, because I need pass that's feeling for my coworkers, and that's it. I just try maintain the good communication between the other persons, and when that situation finish, I'm try look about my performer, and improve that, yeah, in the other's case in the future. I think is that. But every time that's happened at my work, because there are a lot of there are a lot of responsibilities, yeah. So that's it.
So like you know how to manage this, yeah. So
Sorry.
like do you know like how to manage this kind of situation, like to keep calm?
Yeah, yeah, and the it's crucial because involve other person, yeah, and the quickly communication between. So that's relationship. It's important.
Very good. And you, Adam?
Yeah, the work is main place when you have many difficult day, and we have I have one day a week, a difficult day in the media, and when I have a difficult day, I try to be as cool as a cucumber, because I think it's I can I can wait more, and I can do more with uh, if I don't get angry, and it's better for me because I have I cut many part of the problem if I can get calm, and I try always to be cool as a cucumber, to be as cool as a cucumber.
Very good, very good. So welcome back, guys. I want to know, how was the conversation? So who wants to share?
So we are talking in another class, Jefferson, Leandro, and Ricardo, and for us it was very challenging. It was difficult because the expressions are so hard to understand. Maybe we have to make some research trying to find the meaning. Some of them we could find, but others it was so hard. We have to go to the Google to find meaning and understand more the context. But it was great, this job of searching for the meanings of these expressions.
Very good. And let me ask for you, Leonardo, who do you consider A hard nut to crack.
So I really don't know this meaning.
It's
I
like
have to-
someone that is really difficult to deal with this person.
Yeah. But the question here is if I know someone.
Yeah, that is
Okay. Well, I have a uncle. Yeah, uncle. She's very difficult to deal. Yeah, especially in family meetings. We have to be patient to deal with this, with my uncle, because she's all the time complaining about the people, complaining about the food, about all the things that if you invite her to go to your house, sometimes she complains about something. And so for me, it's a very difficult person to deal with.
very good, very good. And Ayla, is there something you consider a piece of cake? Something that is really easy for you?
Yeah, I think a piece of cake it's a good expression for me to remember because it's easy. So I said in another room, I consider piece of cake study English, even it's hard, it's a challenge, a daily challenge for me. It's to study English. It's more easy than my work environment. So after my work, when I will study every day, I consider it too easy to deal about the learning because I think that's have because I like to do this, and when I like to do something, I think everything it's more easy to do, and it's I consider study a piece of cake for me. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Like to study English is easier than Portuguese. So, and Anna, have you ever spilled the beans and why did you do it?
Yes, I did because I am official and nowadays I like to admit that I'm a gossip girl. And an example, if you tell me something and ask, Anna, don't tell to anyone. I will tell, but I will tell to someone that doesn't have anything involved on this. An example, I will tell my husband. He doesn't even know you, so will not be a huge problem. I will not tell an example to someone that knows you and has a problem to know the secret. But yeah, so if you don't want to have your secrets published, don't tell me.
Very good, very good. So guys, I'm sharing with you the link of the survey. So please go there and tell me what do you think about this conversation. If you want to suggest a topic, you can put there too. But it's really important that you tell us what you think, your opinion, so we can improve the immersions, the conversations. So I want to thank you all for this amazing morning. It's always a pleasure to talk with you. So thank you so much. And I hope you have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.